I Wish I Knew This Sooner by Brendan Horgan of Tuoon Bay 2261. Narrated by David Tredinnick. I'd like to share a story about what to me became one of life's most important lessons. In 1986, at a party we held to celebrate the birth of our first child, I had the great fortune of meeting a wonderful human being who had lived a unique life experience and hence had a unique life lesson to share. Even though old and a little frail, she had bright dancing eyes and an incredible wit. It was clear to me that she had lived a life lived well. We spent a couple of hours together as we shared a drink. Not surprisingly, she enjoyed the occasional Guinness. What she told me took a while to sink in, but I will be eternally grateful for her insight. She had been born in Ireland at the end of the 19th century, the youngest of 10 children. At the age of 16, at the start of the Great War, she went into a convent in Ireland to train and be ordained as a Catholic nun. After ordination and completing her nursing studies, her religious order sent her to far-off Australia, where they operated a palliative care hospital in Sydney. She never saw her homeland, her parents, or siblings again. This hospice for the dying cared for people who were poor, who were often alone by choice or by circumstance, and anyone in need of their specialist end-of-life care. Subsequently, I had personal experience of this serene place when my maternal grandmother died there. By then, my new friend had retired and lived in the convent at St. Vincent's Hospital, where she too went to meet her saviour at the age of 92. Dedicated to both her religious beliefs, her vows, and her love and care for her dying patients, this remarkable woman spent 60 years holding thousands of people's hands and listening to their stories as they went through the process of dying. The part of our time at the party together that led to me learning this life lesson broadly went like this. She said, "Not always, but often when my patients realised that their time was up, they often expressed regrets about the way they had led their lives, conducted their relationships, and generally spent their time on this planet. Regularly, they regretted not spending more time with friends and family. Sometimes they wished they had achieved more with their lives. Sometimes it was simply that they had left many things unsaid to loved ones, and now it was too late." She then gave me a knowing smile, made riveting eye contact with me, and said, "Never once did anyone say, 'I wish I spent more time at work.'" She had me worked out. We'd talked about my busy and stressful working life. I was now a dad, and she believed that I needed to hear this message clearly. I never forgot that conversation and applied it by a desire to work on projects that gave us time for our family life and the broader community, all of which has given me great joy, if not great financial rewards. I have repeated the lesson to others on occasion when I thought it might help them as they fixated on work to their broader detriment. I can now share the following. At 70 years of age, while we do not live a lavish life, we are happy and comfortable in retirement. For that I am thankful. We live in a beautiful and peaceful place. We are fortunate indeed. My life partner is a loving and caring person who really deserves someone better than me. For that I am extremely thankful every day. We have 2 wonderful sons who have grown to become loving and caring men who have built lives and careers that make me proud every day. When apart, we miss them terribly, but rather than focus on the fact that physical distance separates us, I now prefer to focus on planning for and enjoying to the max the times we can be together as a family. Our 2 grandchildren are a constant source of joy. COVID restrictions mean that we have missed their hugs, their birthdays, and celebrating their young achievements. Also, the tyranny of distance means we cannot just pop down the road and say hello, take them to the park and share their life experiences. To be able to do that means a 5-hour drive. Rather than focus on those negatives, though, we have made a conscious decision to plan for the times in the future we can physically be together, to learn to better use video calls and such technology, to be with them virtually more often, and to really enjoy these opportunities when they present. So, As you can see, applying this life lesson is an active process, not a passive one. This is a process that we take charge of, steer it the way we want it to go. Over the last few years, I have, perhaps you too, have gone through the passing of family and friends. Some older, some younger. I often wonder if any of them regretted not spending more time at work. I sincerely hope not. The end.